Today, I want to talk about the process of progress. And up here, I have my swing. You probably wondered, what does a coach's swing look like? Well, let's take a look here. I'll tell you what I'm working on and a couple things about progress. So, good setup right there, I feel. Ball position forward with the tee shot. That's good. We're trying to hit up on it. And a fairly neutral grip. My left hand V is like to my ear, maybe my right hand V, shoulder or collarbone. That's pretty good overall. Good width of stance. I like shoulder width and left foot turned out. That helps you rotate. So I try to do these things in my setup, and that gives you a good, base to work from. Okay, taking it back into motion here. I kind of drag my hands back a little bit. It's kind of an interesting move. So my hands go back before you'll see the club head. So a little bit of Hogan move right there. That's probably the only thing I have in common with him. But I don't have a problem with that. I like to see the one piece right there, but that's okay. What I don't like here, and this is the process of progress, I don't like that I move my head off the ball that much. That's too much for me. I don't really see that with tour players. Maybe a couple, but most of them stay more centered. Maybe a little bit of movement. That's too much. I like the width of my left arm, though. And, I'm going to hinge pretty well right here. This is good. Letter L right there. Left arm's parallel to the ground. That's pretty good. I like to see that when I see your video when you send it in. And then turning to the top right here, a little short of parallel. That's fine with a tee shot. I like that. I'd be all right with that. Good turn overall for an old man. Turn my shoulders, not my hip turn. That's pretty good. And then what I'm trying to work on here, folks, is I'm trying to get myself lateral, my lower body to move before I finish the top of my swing. So I think of it like 2/3 of the way back, I try to move left. For those of you that swing from the top, that's a very good thought. Now, I don't quite do it. It's more like 3/4 of the way back, but you might have to think 2/3 of the way back, even halfway back. Okay, so then moving left is the key. That's what's going to get your club to go behind you, lag behind you. That's important. So you can see I'm moving left as my club's finishing the top. That's good. That's what you want to do, retaining the angle, right? Moving left. And one thing I'll mention is when I try to get back into my right side, I might say it's 60-40 at address, but I'm going to go inside right heel about 75, 70 to 75. That's what I see with pressure mats with tour players with their driver. So that's a good thing to emulate. Okay, so moving from the inside of the right, then moving to the left, retaining the angle, and getting my head back into position for the most part, a little behind. Now, I hit this shot a little bit left, and I'd probably like to see just a tad more lateral. So what the process of progress for me is I looked at this swing, got on video, checked it out, and said, oh, my goodness, no, I don't want to move my head that much, and I want to move a little more lateral. So the next swing after this, I kept my head more still, and I moved lateral, and I piped it right down Main Street. So that's how you do it with video. That's very important, besides the fact that you got to get tons of reps in and good, good mechanics. That's the if you want to know the formula for success, tons of reps. Maybe say I'm going to work 10 hours on my game this week. I mean, a tour player's working, 10 hours a day, but you might not have that much time. Neither did I. But get your reps in, okay? Good impact position overall. Hands leading slightly. That's good. Hitting slightly up on the ball. All right, coach, not bad for an old man. And then moving into the follow through, pretty good extension right here. A little slow off my right foot. Kind of always been that way, but doesn't help as you get older and maybe not as svelte as you were. But that's okay. A little variation among tour players with that. Well, I'm not a tour player, but you know what I'm saying. And then through onto the right toe. So all I can say is get your reps in, commit to, every day, try to get in an hour, whether it's before work hitting balls or lunch or after work. Maybe play 2 or 3 times a week. There's no substitute for, just getting better, whether it's piano, pickleball, or patty cakes. You got to get your reps in with good technique. That's where I come in. Okay, thanks for being with us. Any other information, Gary Bates Golf Academy over there on Facebook. And love when you subscribe and join the community. Appreciate that. And if you like a video analysis like this, so easy to do with the V1 app. You can just send your swing in. I'll send it back with a voiceover like this. I think that can help you a lot for a small fee. Check out my Facebook page for more information. God bless you. Thanks for being with us. See you next time, and bye for now.